My TV career in a box. Thank you very much. A crown. Is this Rain?
Yes.
Oh, La Reine. Rain was a show that I watched secretively because I loved it. It's what I call my guilty pleasure. And I then went in to have a meeting with the head of the network. And I said, I really like the show. Can you write me a part so I can go on Rain? I'd love to do it. And they're like, really? You'd love to do it? I'm like, totally. They wrote the role from me. However, I didn't realize that I was going to be the one who killed the King of France.
Promise me. Promise me you'll stay.
I'm so sorry. Zut alors. An apple. How did I get an apple? That's very good. So, I didn't realize Desperate Housewives was one of the top 5 TV shows in the history of television worldwide. I went on vacation in the south of France. We were kite surfing down there. Obscure beach. A young French girl comes up to me and she goes, oh, Patrick, Patrick, Patrick. I'm like, what? Who is it? What's going on? Patrick, Patrick. I'm like, who's Patrick? Patrick Logan. Desperate Housewives. I went, oh, yes. It was very popular in France. So when I'm walking down the street in Paris, women and men look at me and I think, oh, hello. If the men are looking at me and I realize they're not looking at me because they like me, they're looking at me because they recognize me. Very different, particularly in the gay world. Captain Jack is probably one of my most favorite accomplishments, and also I never usually answer favorite questions, but I was a little boy who loved Doctor Who when I watched it in the 60s and 70s. I grew up with it, and for me to be part of that Whovian world is just a huge dream come true, and I am proud of it, and I am the face of Bo. We all know who this is. This is Oliver Queen, and I am Malcolm Merlin. And this is what Malcolm Merlin would like to do to Oliver Queen. It's very hairy. Stephen and I had some crazy fun on Arrow. I can't tell you the real story, but it involved farting. That's what it did, okay? And there's a line, I can't say it, but, well, yes I can. No, I'm not gonna say it, but it's about farting, okay? That's my fond memory of that show. Love being Malcolm Merlin. Oh, Olivia Pope and Associates. Yes, Scandal. Scandal was a show that I did while I was in my first season of Arrow. I'd been filming all night on Arrow. I flew at 6 o'clock in the morning, went to the set of Scandal. I had learned my lines the night before, weeks before, practicing, doing everything. I get on set, I'm so tired and exhausted, I forgot my lines. It was the worst day of my life in television history. Even talking about it is making me sweat. I was so embarrassed. I have not spoken to Shonda Rhimes since then. I'm saying to the cast and the crew, my apologies because the editor made me look brilliant. So I know it looks awesome on camera, but no, that day was one of those days I learned a big lesson not to spread yourself too thin. There you go.